This is Jilliana Ranicar-Breese, and this is my last day at the lovely Hotel Simbad. And I'm here today at breakfast with Lawrence Oliver, who is going to tell me, well, he was, how would you describe yourself when you were in the city? What?
Well, no, I was an assistant coordinator for Europe Assistance when it was my first job in the insurance industry when I was about 18.
Yes.
And I was telling the story that...
so tell me the funny experience.
Well, I used to...
Or the funniest claim that happened.
Well, I used to be basically on a switchboard where we literally, when a call came in on a special number, you'd pick up the call and you'd help somebody that was in distress.
Right.
Anyway, one time I remember this rather interesting claim where this taxi driver had taken his taxi from Golders Green down to Spain. Down to Spain.
Right. Without permission.
I don't think, no, it wasn't strictly with permission. And anyway, the long and the short of it is this poor guy had a heart attack and died in Spain. And I was tasked at the age of 18 to look for a rabbi in Spain. Which some 40 years ago...
You had to fly down to Spain.
Some 40 years ago, and was slightly difficult. Anyway, we eventually found this rabbi, but we had to get him back in a hurry. And
excuse me, was it a Spanish rabbi?
It's a Spanish rabbi, yes. It was.
He would have been a Sephardic rabbi, probably from Morocco.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
I can't really quite recall that, but anyway,
yes,
I managed to find this chap, and.
Yes. And where were you in Spain?
Oh, this is down on the Costa del Sol.
Yes, right. And
so we ended up anyway. We the relatives wanted to use their undertakers in Golders Green to bring this poor chap's body back.
Right.
And we insisted that we would use Kenyans and Son, who were the Queen's undertakers and were well versed in repatriating dead bodies in zinc coffins. But the relatives...
Why did it have to be a zinc coffin?
Oh, because you have to remove certain organs, and because the aircraft is pressurized, and
okay.
And it stops all sorts of horrible things occurring.
Yes.
Anyway,
okay.
so that we put these things in a big zinc coffin and bring them back home. Anyway, the relatives insisted that they use their undertakers in Golders Green, who weren't very well versed at repatriating bodies, and they wouldn't listen to us anyway. The body came back, but the undertakers to Heathrow.
Heathrow, yes.
But the undertakers were not well versed in airway bill numbers, and so we lost it. They lost it at the cargo terminal at Heathrow. So we eventually had to go back to our undertakers and say, look, you know all the handlers there for the cargo at Heathrow, find this coffin. And so our undertakers went round the cargo and eventually managed to decipher the airway bill number. We found this poor chap and brought him back to Golders Green.
So he had his burial.
He eventually had his burial.
Now you said...
But not within 24 hours.
I was going to say, yes.
But anyway, that was... but to lose a body was a first for me.
Yes. It's never happened since.
No. Well, no. I don't know. It may have done, but I left the industry after... a couple of years after that.
Yes. Okay, well, it's a great story, Lawrence. Thank you very much for sharing it.
Thank you. My best to your viewers or your listeners.
Right.